Thanks for joining us again for Simply Southern. I'm Kevin Worthington.
And I'm Mary Wilson. A little later in today's show, we'll get all saddled up for a brand new Rural Roundup to bring you the latest news from the farm about agriculture.
With the coming of spring comes spring planting, more time outdoors, and of course, baseball. So we're taking you to a place which has some of all three, as Fred Hunter's Alabama takes us to baseball country.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, I'm showing you how easy it is to whip up this super easy strawberry bread. Y'all stay tuned.
There's a saying, good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. And that saying pretty well applies to the city of Enterprise.
While a lot of downtowns were left nearly empty after the 90s and early 2000s, downtown Enterprise has always had a good amount of commerce. Since joining the Alabama Main Street program back in 2019, the good has gotten better.
And thanks in part to Main Street Enterprise and a figurative army of volunteers, important to note that distinction in an army town, the city is working hard to make their better best.
Two major pillars of Enterprise are celebrated on nearly every street corner in downtown: agriculture and the Army.
We are very active in making sure that our military is our partner and the family members out there are, and we get information out to them, and they love coming downtown to shop.
Debbie opened Shopaholic in downtown 11 years ago, half a decade before Enterprise earned designation as a Main Street community in 2019.
What I felt was this incredible potential for this city because people really cared at that time even. Back then, everybody still cared and they wanted to build a city. We did end up with Main Street, Alabama, which was great. And we became part of the new awareness of what could happen downtown. The awareness that we could survive down here and that we could thrive down here.
Thriving so much that new businesses with cutting-edge technology are even locating in downtown.
Par and Pour is an indoor virtual golf facility, extremely immersive, designed to be something that's good for the whole family, so everyone can come and enjoy it. There's 263 different courses that we have access to, so if you want to play something in Asia or in Europe or all throughout the US, we probably have a course that's designed for you that you'll enjoy.
Like many in town, Mike and Allie are an Army couple, and they dreamed of putting down roots and supporting the community with their own business.
Being in the military, you move around. You don't always feel like you belong in the cities that you're stationed at. Enterprise is different. It's so welcoming, and the infrastructure and the businesses are just so great.
Plus, with Main Street Enterprise, the 6-month-old business has extra support.
When you open a new business, a lot of people don't know you exist. So when Main Street hosts events, hosts festivals downtown, or just invites people to come downtown, it invites a whole new audience to discover us.
The benefits of Main Street Enterprise also spill over to established businesses and services, like the public library.
By being a part of the Main Street Board and having the meetings at the library and offering my space for workshops and events, that means they come in and they see the things that I can offer.
Even the outside of the library has been transformed, as Young Main Street helped convert an old small parking lot into a nook with a business incubator.
On Fridays, we would have the Nook at Night series, and when I'm leaving for the day, seeing the families coming over to listen to the music. And then when there's no music or no event, I see people taking lunch there, sitting out there reading. So it brought a community space.
A city of progress that won't ever progress past investing in its downtown.
You should come to Downtown Enterprise because it's a place to play, to shop, to eat, and to hang out.
Lots of choices down here, beautiful choices. And we have people do it all the time. They drive from another state and they spend the day here and they do a full day of it.
Your downtown of any small town is generally the core of the center. And when you're working out, you know, they tell you about your core. So you always have to have that core and you need to be strong. And so when it's strong, it spreads out.
We had such a great visit to the town of Enterprise. It was impossible to fit everything into that segment. So just real quick, if you're in town and stop at Shopaholic, ask Debbie about their Christmas Moose program. And at Par and Pour, you don't have to be an experienced golfer. They offer lessons, and those simulators also have just regular games like Candy Crush.
Okay, now wait a minute. Did you say Christmas Moose?
I did, that's right, yep.
Guess I'll have to plan a trip to Enterprise to learn more about that one. Now, in case you were wondering, the Main Street Alabama program is a nonprofit that's dedicated to community revitalization.
That's right. Since 2009, more than 30 cities or portions of cities have earned the Main Street Alabama designation. You can learn more at mainstreetalabama.org.
Simply Southern continues in just a moment. And if you'll plant a little corn in the outfield, you could have your own field of dreams in a place called baseball country. Fred Hunter's Alabama takes us to Greene County, where they're all set to play ball.
Term life insurance. Do you have it? And do you know what to do when it's about to expire? A term life policy provides coverage for a certain period of time, typically between 10 and 30 years. Upon expiration, you can renew, convert, or purchase a new policy. Alpha can help assess your financial situation, income, age, and health. If your term life policy expires soon, make sure you're prepared by contacting your local Alpha agent. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
Support healthy food from local farmers by purchasing a Farming Feeds Alabama license plate. The tag funds education and promotion efforts, including Ag in the Classroom, agricultural scholarships, and youth programs. Get your Ag tag today.
Consider this your call to Alabama's Black Belt, home to some of the best hunting and fishing anywhere in the country. Whether you want to hunt deer, turkey, quail, or are looking to hook that trophy bass, the Alabama Black Belt's world-class outdoor recreation is second to none. If you want to take a break from the woods or the water, choose one of the premier golf courses on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. If you're searching for your next outdoor adventure, look no further than Alabama's Black Belt.
Hey, how are you holding up?
I'm thirsty.
Well, there you go. Choose water.
I guess I'll take the water. There's another one. Alabama Extension is cool.
What's Extension?
They're like your go-to experts for everything. Gardening, nutrition, tips for our kids, farming. And hey, weren't you thinking about starting a business?
Yeah.
Extension does that.
Oh, sounds like I need to get connected.
Learn more at aces.edu.